you on stage. Damn, don't look at me like that, white guy. I don't like how she just came up here and read my whole Pornhub search. Ghetto gagging, big booty hoochie mama. She saw my phone. I'm gonna piggyback off her time traveling thing because I think about that shit a lot, right? Like, do we have any football fans in the room?
Yeah.
Football guys?
Yeah.
So you know who Tom Brady is, right?
Of course. Yeah.
So imagine if you said boo, I love you. Imagine if you went 1,000 years into the future, right? And we went to the Football Hall of Fame, and they're like, we have a shrine dedicated to the greatest quarterback ever, Tom Brady, right? So you walk back there and you look at the shrine, and it's a picture of 50 Cent. That's how black people feel whenever we see a picture of white Jesus. It's unfair and it's unrealistic. Like, stop it, cut it out. I'm sick of this white Jesus bullshit, because it's bullshit. And he was black, right? I don't want to hear none of that. Actually, he was Middle Eastern, right? Jesus was from the Middle East. Nigga, Jesus was alive 3,000 years ago. 3,000 years ago, the Middle East was Africa. Nigga. Like, everybody in the Middle East looked like Questlove from the Roots. That's what it was. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. I don't want to hear none of that other bullshit either. Like, oh, actually, Jesus was Jewish. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Jesus' stepdad was a Jew. Jesus was half God, like Hercules. And Hercules was a nigga. You see the movies, Hercules was a nigga. Like, Hercules had basketball shoes. He dated a Kardashian. He had 3 women sing his theme song when he walked in the room. He walked in and he just heard, oh, that's a nigga. And don't let Disney lie to you about black people, bro. Disney love lying about black people. Like, if you go on the Disney Plus, it's like Black Voices, and then it's like Lion King. There's no people in Lion King. Tarzan, a whole movie in Africa, there's only people in it is white. How you a whole movie in Africa and everybody's white? The white dude is king of the apes. They want you to be happy the Little Mermaid is black now. Like, nigga, first of all, if you've seen the original cartoon, you know the Little Mermaid should have always been black, bro. Like, let's just break it down real fast, right? The Little Mermaid, right? So, the movie takes place on a tropical island. Please, anybody in this room, tell me a tropical island inhabited only by white people.
Australia.
Not a tropical island. Also, it's full of niggas first. You see how they like it? See how they like it? A lot of niggas in Australia got rid of them. So, tropical island, magical undersea kingdom, right? With all these talking fish, but all the fish talk like Bob Marley, nigga. Walk around the streets, right? You not see that gal up there. Come you that bone class seaweed. She'll got these bars by legs and she's been out there on the beach with my youth. She even played a little drum. I'm just waiting for to hear him go like Buffalo, murder man, straight from Atlantis. And then the king, right? The king has 7 daughters and no queen. Baby mama shit, bro. His daughter got names like Ariel, Adela, Aquata. I got 2 cousins named Aquata, nigga. I know nigga names, bro. Stop playing this game. Number one reason the Little Mermaid has to be black is like, all right, so she gets the legs and she spends the next 3 days like chasing this white dude around this island trying to get him to marry her. What redheaded white woman can spend 3 days in the Caribbean sun and not burn to death? Like, that's ridiculous. If they picked Scarlett Johansson, they would have been peeling her skin off like dry glue by the end of the movie. It would have been disgusting. She would have looked like the crab. What was I complaining about again? Oh, Jesus. Like, Jesus is obviously black. Like I said, the Middle East was black 3,000 years. And if you don't believe, just think about like what America was 300 years ago. Like 300 years ago, Seattle was Mexico. You know, like that's like 300 years ago, downtown Seattle looked like Santee Alley, just a bunch of Mexicans. Thank you for laughing at that. Actually, I said that shit one time in Seattle, right? And it's like after the show, something like they put up. She's like, actually, Seattle was known for their large Inuit population. I'm like, what the fuck is an Inuit? Eskimo. I'm like, oh, you mean snow Mexicans? Igloos or Pueblos, it's the same shit. Ice rocks, I really don't care. I'm probably listening to this like, damn, this dude's fucked up. Like, I also got banned from a taco truck recently. I'm hurt. Cause like I'm from the East Coast, so like our Hispanic niggas like grow up on islands and stuff. We don't have. I don't know. I didn't know Mexicans wore cowboy hats. I didn't know that was a thing they do. Look, you look shocked. Like, why? You knew that? Well, good for you. I didn't know it. Yeah, I said that. I was like, oh, when did they start wearing cowboy hats? And the dude making the tacos was super offended. He was like, yo, this is part of our fucking culture, man. We've been doing this for hundreds of years. I'm like, oh, my bad. I always thought that Native Americans and cowboys didn't get along. He's like, I'm not Native American, I'm Mexican. I'm like, what's the difference? He's like, well, first of all, we speak Spanish. I'm like, yeah, but you're not supposed to. Like I speak English, nigga, but you don't see me walking around like knickerbockers and bearskin hats. I'm a hateful person, I guess. I don't like the police, right? I don't like the police, right? What, we got cops in the room? First of all, it's a shitty job. It's a super shitty job, right? And not even like, oh my God, it's dangerous. It's a job. First of all, they're public servants, like the mailman or the trash man. Can you imagine how shitty it would be if your trash man had a gun? Just like 2 a.m. the trash man, boom, take you to the recycling right now. Take you to the recycling right now. Now it's 2 a.m. You got some angry white dude digging through your trash. Is this cardboard? Is this cardboard with the plastic? It's like, oh my God, sir, I'm so sorry, officer. I didn't mean to. No, you shut up. I swear to God, I didn't. Boop, boop, boop. That's what I'm doing. Black male shot 17 times for smuggling cardboard with his plastic. Full details on 11. Like, it's a shitty job. One, because like, does anybody here have like younger siblings? Couple of people. I got a little sister and she sucks. Right? Like this, especially like when you're kids, because like all they do is sit around and wait to tell on you, right? Like my sister used to, her thing was like she would sit in the kitchen and pretend to color, and you know she pretended because we was broke. So like she had the 64 box, but there was 4 crayons in the bitch. Like SpongeBob's not red. SpongeBob's not red. So she just wait for me to come in. I go grab a Pop-Tart. The next thing I hear is ooh. Ooh, Mom said Pop-Tarts are only for breakfast. I'm telling. And then she told my mom I get my ass whipped, right? So that's. But cops are the same thing. Cops are just grown-ass tattletales. That's all they are, and they don't even try to hide it, right? What do you hear when you get pulled over, right? Ooh. Pulling you over tonight, sir? No, officer, I have no idea why. I don't know if you know this, but in this county, Pop-Tarts are only for breakfast, sir. I'm so sorry, I didn't know it was past 11. Like, I'm using the tape. No, I swear, I'm almost done there. Boop, boop, boop. So, you probably listen to this, you're like, man, this dude is racist as hell. And I am, so what? But my racism is like a kind type of, like my racism is not hurtful. Like I would never burn a cross on somebody's lawn. Mostly because that shit is like expensive as hell. I don't know if you know that. They don't make pre-made burnable crosses. Nigga. Like you gotta go to Home Depot, buy the wood, measure the wood, saw the wood, nail the wood together, build a stand to hold the cross up. Then you gotta buy gas to pour on the cross. Gas is $7 a gallon. So I priced it out. It costs $578 to burn a cross on somebody's lawn. I don't have the budget to hit a nigga. But what I do is the other day I ordered an Uber, and this is Uber's fault really. Like the Uber driver's name was like spelled in the letters of the country he's from. So his name was like check mark, stick figure person, circle with a smiley face in it. I was like, ooh, cancel. He had 3 U's in his name and they all had dots on them. You're not a driver, you're a sex trafficker. That's the same name as the bad guy from Taken. Yo, thank you. This has been way more fun than I ever Jeff is provocative. He gets